Yeah, I think for me, like I consider myself having retired from climbing like 5 years ago. And that means I climb like every now and then. And every time I go, I kind of expect to like fall back in love with it. And I don't. I keep thinking like, oh, this was a thing that I used to do when back when. Like it's just kind of like a superhero cape that you picked up and then you put down. You're like, that's just not who I am anymore. Now I have this new, or maybe I don't even need a cape anymore. Maybe that's maybe what I'm striving for now is like, I don't need to identify or trying to not identify as like any one particular thing, which is difficult because humans like to be categorized. Makes it easy.
One of my buddies asked me, it's good to know when things are over. Well, at least I think so. And over in a, settled, I'm good with that kind of way. He's also one of our level 3 coaches. He asked me, he goes, what was it like when you kicked a bag for the first time after that knee surgery? So it was fucking depressing. And it was depressing for about a decade because all that did is remind me of years that are over, that are gone. I was talking to my business partner about this last week. They have a very interesting term, and I forget the country. It's West Africa, and I'll get the pronunciation close. It's called Ngolo. And Ngolo is a term. I think it's cool that they have a term for this. It's a term for years that you lose in the prime of your life of something, never to get them back. Mm-hmm. And it sets up this other insatiable in their culture. And I'm living it. This other insatiable appetite that goes into something else, and you carry it with you. It's like you never get those years back. You're never going to get them back. And it drives you in other aspects of your life. Like, okay, so what do I do? Anthony, I'm a language geek. So I stare at words. I've been, for the past 14 years, somewhere between full-time and overtime the whole time, researching, coaching, and presenting on the power of language for better and for worse. My buddy and I, we own a training company, and our main gig is certifying coaches. And where the energy for this comes from, I don't know. And then I also do know it's got something to do with that because I can compete in this arena for a very long time. I'm young. I'm young and I'm green in the game compared to what, somebody who's real polished at what they do in an area that they can compete and excel at, into their 60s, 70s. That's something interesting. Very interesting. I'm only 45. Mm-hmm.